Alright, yo, what's up, Trailblazers? So, I will be hitting Trailblaze level 50 this week. I am currently Trailblaze level 47. And I thought, I will just sit down and make a video explaining, what I've been doing and what I will be doing in order to prepare myself for that Equilibrium level 4. So, obviously, I will be able to grind out more efficiently and use my Trailblaze power accordingly, right? So the first thing I really want to talk about is what I have been doing as soon as I hit Trailblaze level 40, right? And this is something that, especially for free-to-play players, I would recommend doing no matter what, is obviously, right, upgrading your character's traces, right? This is the most important thing you should do. You should not farm the relic domains. Please do not farm the relic domains as soon as you hit Trailblaze level 40. Especially, do not use your refreshes, okay? Please do not use your refreshes on something that is not guaranteed, on something that is random, okay? There is no reason for you to, as soon as you hit Equilibrium level 3, there is no reason for you to jump into those relic domains. I believe you should really focus on your traces ASAP, okay? ASAP. At least max out 4 of your character's traces, but I would really recommend having two teams for the Forgotten Hall if you really want to progress that as soon as possible. Picking two really good teams, really versatile teams, 8 characters, and upgrading their traces as much as you can. Okay, ignore my March 7. She's the last one I'm gonna do, right? Expose him, bro. Expose him. Yeah, so for me, looking at my account, okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's nearly done. 7, 8, 9, 10 characters that I've chosen to work with, okay? Most of these are obviously support characters. I do have my Sealy as a DPS. My Clara is a destruction unit, but she also I kind of use her. She does damage. She does a lot of good follow-up / counter damage. But I've got Sealy, Shushang, Danheng as my DPSs that I am focusing my resources on, right? And then the rest will be my support units, Asta, Pila, March 7th. We got Bronya, Natasha, and our tanky boy, Fire MC, okay? Now, choose your teams accordingly. Make sure the teams are really nice and really good. And I really would suggest you guys farming those traces as soon as possible and really get them out of the way. Now, I'm going to give you guys some quick maths that I have, just accumulated before, recording this video. I just done some quick maths, okay? It's in the form of my little notepad right here. I'm not sure, guys, if you can see it, but I will read it out to you guys, okay? The reason why I would recommend you guys, focusing on traces before or as soon as you hit the Trailblaze level 40 is because first and foremost, it is guaranteed power. It is the most guaranteed use of your Trailblaze energy, and it's just guaranteed power. Like, I don't know what else you want me to say, right? But yeah, so looking at this quick maths, okay? Traces, the materials for your traces. So this is not calculating your books, batteries, and credits, okay? This is just focusing on the Litecoin materials. The Litecoin materials obviously being these ones. The reason why I'm focusing on these ones is because these materials, not the purple boys, the blue boys, you need Trailblaze energy for them, okay? You need Trailblaze energy for them. Let me click on someone. There we go. You need Trailblaze energy for these boys. You have to use these, right? And as you could see in my notepad, on average, you would get, on average, at Trailblaze, at Equilibrium level 3, you get 1 per 10 energy, right? 1 per 10 energy. And looking at this right here, for 5-star characters, you need 51 Litecoin materials. And for 4-star characters, you need 42 Litecoin materials. What does this mean? So you get 1 blue. On average, you get 1 blue Litecoin material per 10 energy. And you obviously, as a free-to-play, you get 240 max energy per day if you don't let it, cap out and, you play regularly, okay? That gives you roughly 24 blue mats every day, which means on average, if you want to level up your characters and their Litecoins, right, you need 8 of them for your 5 stars, 6 for them for your 4 stars. So if you mix and match, you get the maths. On average, it takes you 2 to 3 days to max out one character's traces as a free-to-play player, right? Considering you already did kind of max out your traces pre-Equilibrium level 3, right? Because then if you didn't, and if you're starting a character from fresh, this is even more. This number is bigger, okay? This is assuming that you have you have already upgraded your character's traces. This is just from Equilibrium level 3 to Equilibrium level 4, okay? This is not calculating anything before that. Quick disclaimer, okay? This is why I would highly recommend using refreshes here. The reason why I would recommend using refreshes here, not all of them, but at least some of your refreshes here, is to just speed up that boring and tedious progress. Like if you want to upgrade 10 characters and you just want to use your energy and log in, that takes you 20 days for 10 characters, 16 days for 8 of your characters. So if you want to start going into the Forbidden Hall, you know, and you want to, you know, level up your characters, level up their traces, get their experience up and all of that good stuff, it will take you roughly between 16 to 20 days, depending on how much characters you want to upgrade. This is a long time, okay? This is a problem, in my opinion, right? This is a big problem, mainly because of the daily training and your Trailblaze experience. So also, right, I'm gonna kind of segue into the Trailblaze experience right now and tell you guys why this is a problem. If you want to upgrade like 10 to 16 characters, right, it will take you roughly 20 days, right? And as you can see right at the bottom here, if you're free to play and you do nothing but just the daily training and daily energy, you get roughly 2,600 Trailblaze energy, right? The average Trailblaze experience that you need to level up between 40 and 50 is 5,000, which means you get 2 days, right? Every 2 days you get a Trailblaze level up, right? Roughly, as a free to play. Roughly you get, this is estimate as well, right? This goes up and down. This number goes up and down depending on your Trailblaze level. You will get more XP, less XP, right? Obviously, if you do side quests, you know, your simulated universe, you do your story and whatever, you get more, obviously, right? This is me just doing the basics, right? It takes you 20 days to get from level 40 to 50, assuming you do the bare minimum, which is just log in, do your dailies, and use your Trailblaze energy, right? So this is the exact same number of days as doing your light cons, right? Just upgrading your traces. This is why I would recommend using your refreshes here, is because you can actually get this boring and tedious task out of the way first, and then after all of your characters are after all of your characters are level 60, your light cons are where they're supposed to be. You know, they could be a bit lower if you're, you know, if you have a support unit, you might want to upgrade them to 50 or leave them at 40. It doesn't really matter as long as the, you know, the supported capabilities are there. But for your DPSs, you might want to get your light cons to 60, obviously get the levels up to 60, upgrade the traces, right? And then focus on the relics lastly, right? So the problem with that is if you just focus on your traces and you save up all of your refreshes to hit Trailblaze level 50 or Equilibrium level 4, if you save up all of your refreshes for that and you just focus on your traces, not only will your game be kind of boring, your gameplay will be boring because you'll just be doing the same grind every day for like a month, right? And then you hit your Trailblaze level 50, which, yes, your refreshes will be much more valuable then, but you would have had 20 days of basically like not playing the game. You would just be autoing, calyxes, like the Crimson Calyxes, which is not really like, it's not fun, guys. It's not fun. So for me, you know, the journey as a free-to-play player or for a free-to-play player between level 40 and 50, I would recommend you guys using some of your refreshes here, making sure your main DPSs at least have the traces all the way up, right? Then focus on the good traces for your characters, because some of the traces could also be useless, guys. For example, you know, there is like this Natasha one right here. Deals physical damage equal to 90% of Natasha's attack to a single enemy. You don't really need to upgrade this. This is just wasting your materials and wasting your Trailblaze energy. So you guys also please do read what kind of traces you guys are upgrading and what do you need and what's most important to you. And whether you really need to fully max them out. You know, I'm doing this because I can afford to. I am a battle pass and a welcome enjoyer. I'm also a light spender, so I can afford to just max them all out, right? But for free to plays, not really, okay? So look and mix and match, and you know, decide what you wanna focus on, okay? Now, after your traces are fully done and you haven't hit Trailblaze level 40, I would recommend going and, you know, just nibbling into some relics. Now, would I recommend farming the relic accessories? No, what I would really recommend you guys farm is Simulated Universe. Simulated Universe, because you don't necessarily need on-set pieces yet, but what you do need is the fodder to feed into your existing relics, right? What I mean by that is, I'll show you guys for my characters. So yes, I did kind of nibble in a little bit into the relic domains for my Sealy. That was as soon as I hit Trailblaze level 40. I done like, I think 3 to 4 runs before realizing there is really no point. I'm wasting my time and my energy. Now, I did manage to get a cracked piece here, okay? That's just me being lucky. Okay, don't watch that. This is a piece that I have gotten from farming the Simulated Universe, right? I hit that yesterday. Look at this. This is beautiful. Okay, this is beautiful. This is amazing. And this is very difficult to get. Now, this is why I would really, really recommend you guys farming the Simulated Universe. See, this is still bad. This is too bad. So yeah, nothing is really guaranteed. But because I'm a light spender and I use my refreshes, right? I've been using free refreshes every day, which is like minus 200 crystal, you know, crystal dust. the summoning crystal dust, I call it crystal dust, for my Jing 1, right? This is a minus 200 every day. Or minus 150? No, minus 200 every day for my Jing 1 per day. But because I'm a light spender, because I'm a battle pass enjoyer, because, you know, I buy the Welkin, I can afford to do my refreshes, which allowed me to get my traces faster, and I was able to farm the simulated universe every day, okay? So, yeah, I would recommend you guys farming in, mainly for the fodder, okay? Mainly for the fodder. Jump into the simulated universe, or jump into your relics, only if your characters are set, okay? This is the last thing you guys should do, Trailblaze level 50. Why would I recommend this as the last thing to farm if you haven't hit Trailblaze level 50? Well, because as soon as you hit Equilibrium level 4 and Trailblaze level 50, obviously everything becomes more powerful, right? Your world, it becomes harder. You could do more challenging stuff. You know, you can get that extra level up on your materials. You could get extra materials, but you need to be able to do the content, right? Now, the content it's not going to be posing to be too difficult, okay? Right? As soon as you upgrade, you know, your world level, it's not gonna be too difficult, right? But it will be easier if you have some fodder and you have your characters already like ready and set up. Now, my relics, okay, just for you guys' reference, is not really too good, okay? They're not really too good, but they're where I want them to be right now. It's okay for mid game, okay? It's okay for mid game leading into end game, okay? I don't even have the ideal, you know, four piece bonuses for your characters. For example, like for supports, it is really ideal for you to have like 4-piece. Where is it? For Asta, there we go. Like your 4-piece musketeer, like musketeer of the wild wheat, right? Like this is something that's ideal for example, my Natasha, but I went for the healing one because that's what's been given for free. So yes, guys, relics, utilize the free ones that you get from exploring, as well as you know, use the fodder that you get, or the ones that are useless, use them to feed into your existing ones. What level would you want your relics at? I would recommend, see, I've been going for +9 on everybody, and then as soon as you get all of your, you know, between 8 to 9, like between 8 to 10 characters, all of the relics to +9, obviously focusing on your main DPSs to get them at least to +12, right? If you're running main DPSs, like this is my main character, like main character, Sealy, obviously I'm gonna give her extra, you know, extra love, extra care, because she's gonna be carrying me through the content. So I need that, okay? I need that. But everybody else is +9. I am working on some of these guys. Obviously, some of the relics I have been given. This is like, for example, from Sealy. So I've given my old relics to my, like it's hand-me-downs basically. I've been handing down like relics that I've already upgraded to other characters based on whether they make sense or not. And yeah, like just have a look. Like I'm not even done. I'm just starting. I'm just starting on my relics, okay? This is actually very important. So what's next for me? Okay, I've been talking about what I would recommend and what would you guys do between, you know, at Equilibrium level 3. What's next for me? So I am Trailblaze level 47, sorry. I'm gonna this week specifically just focus on simulated universe, and the rest of my refreshes I will be farming out my relics, okay? So the way I would prepare for Trailblaze level 50 is I will be starting to grind out my relics now, because I can afford to do that, okay? I can afford to do that. I mean, you guys just seen my roster, okay? All of my characters are level 60, apart from one, which I am waiting for the event to start tomorrow so I could get mats for my Asta, okay? I do not have enough materials yet, and I am low on credits, which is fine. So quick little bits and bobs for me. I'm gonna just level up Asta, okay? Everybody's light cons are where I want them to be, okay? They're all level 50/level 40. I will finish my March 7 traces, probably today. And then I will just be grinding out simulated universe, go up in the Forgotten Hall as much as I can. My plan is to at least get to the hardcore stuff, and then just grind up my relics and try my luck, okay? I will be obviously prioritizing my main team, so I will be running the quantum domains for my Sealy. Then I'll be going into my Bronya set, I'll probably run the Musketeer one, because Musketeer, I'm pretty sure, is her best in slot for Bronya. Then I'll be using hand-me-down Musketeer sets for my Natasha, and then going into the defense one for my MC. And then after I finish getting these ones, getting the main stats ready, I will be just, you know, carrying on upgrading the other ones. And that's basically how I'm going to prepare. Okay, I will probably not use as much resins anymore because I don't need to, right? Once all of your traces, all of your characters' traces are up, I would definitely not recommend using your refreshes on your relic grind, because the longer you wait for the relic grind, the obviously more efficient you are with your Trailblaze energy. But I definitely would recommend you using your refreshes on your traces, because it is something that you have to do anyway, and it's a boring and tedious task. You might as well just skip it. You might as well use your Trailblaze energy here. You don't really lose out that much because, well, you have to do it. You have to upgrade them before you can upgrade them even more after Equilibrium level 4. And it's not really, like, you don't really waste energy. You don't really miss out on your Trailblaze energy or your refreshes by using them now, okay? Yes, you'll be able to get purple ones, and you'll probably be able to get more materials at Equilibrium level 4, but, like, at the same time, you gotta upgrade your characters, right? What's the point? What's the point? So yeah, this is about it, okay? I think this is everything that I wanted to talk about. Just quick video about my journey and what I would recommend you guys doing. This is a bit, like, this is not structured. It is unedited. And this is just raw me talking about what I want to do, what I would recommend you guys to do. And hopefully it will help you guys, okay? Hopefully it will set you guys straight. If you've just been grinding out relics and you think like you're wondering why your power is low, hopefully that helped you out, okay? Let me know down below if I missed something out. Any good and cool tips, please let me know down below, okay? I am also still learning about the game. This is just me talking about my experiences and recommendations, okay? So take it with a grain of salt as well, okay? Everybody is at their own pace. Everybody's like, whether spending money or free to play, everybody's different, okay? So please let me know. Last thing I want to talk about is the upcoming events and the Jing 1 banner, okay? This video has obviously been recorded pre-banner, which should be kind of pretty soon, right? 1 day. So this is a day before the banner finishes, okay? Would I recommend you summon on the Jing 1 banner? The Jing 1 banner is cracked, okay? I have not seen anything about the character, but again, my quick and tips is if you want him, if he looks cool, summon for him. At the end of the day, who cares? Don't look at meta in this video game. Enjoy it for what it is, okay? Enjoy the game. This is not a difficult game. This is not a hardcore game. Summon for whoever you want. Get whoever you want. Build whatever team you want, okay? It does not matter, okay? Just make sure you don't mess up really bad and, you know, start your relic grind as soon as possible, and then realize, oh crap, I didn't upgrade my characters and I've got no relics because I was unlucky, and now I can't play the game, and I have to play this game in the most boring way possible because I have to wait for my energy to recharge, and I've got no refreshes, and now I have to upgrade my traces, and I'm about to hit the level. Yeah, don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Don't go down that rabbit hole, okay? Please don't. Anyway, yes, please like and subscribe, okay? Join me on Twitch as well. Follow me on Twitch if you like. I will be streaming probably now as this video is live. Okay, every week, Tuesday, Wednesdays, Thursdays. I try to be live between 3 to 5 p.m. And then, yeah, it is kind of random. I've kind of got a busy schedule. But yes, anyway, without any further ado, okay, take care, guys. Bye. This video is already longer than it should have been. I should have been more straightforward. But yes, love you all. Bye. Take care. See ya.